Hey, it's Chris, welcome back. Today we're test riding my friend Walt's 2023 Can-Am Defender Max XMR edition. We're gonna share the 3 things we love about it and the 3 things we think Can-Am can improve on. Let's go through it today. All right, so today I'm focusing again on pre-owned units. This is a 2023 with about 500 miles on it. My friend Walt's had it for about a year. Hasn't put many miles on it, but the thing is amazing. I'm gonna walk you through what I love about it and what I think it can be improved. All right, so this is the 2023 Can-Am Defender XMR Max. This holds up to 6 people. It's 1,000 cc's. It's the HD-10 edition, and you can see from the front end, it's amazing. What I love about this thing right from the beginning, the front end's very aggressive, but they mounted the winch on this package on the up high, right? Most of the trails here in my area, if you're getting stuck, the winch is in the mud. So they did a really good job with how they mounted the Can-Am 4500 winch right up front. When Walt bought it, it had the full camo, it had the lift kit with the 30-inch Swamp Force tires. As most of you know from last year, there was a big complaint on the tires. Wasn't really happy with the tires were. These Swamp Force 30 inches are incredible. You can see the tread pattern, super aggressive, very smooth in the mud and on the road. We hit up to 65 miles an hour on the road itself with these tires. Again, starting from the front independent suspension, Can-Am did a great job by arching the A-arms. You can see with 15 inches of ground clearance, you can see how much space there is with the ground clearance in the front. 15 inches is fantastic for this. So it does have the halogen lights, LEDs here, but the halogen. Some of the complaints were that the lights aren't bright enough. I had no problem, right? Us riding at night, there was no problem at all with the halogen headlights. With this package I want to share, this one does not have the doors. I know reading all the reviews, a lot of people ordering the doors with it. In Florida, we don't need the doors, right? We're in this area, it's perfectly fine. So we have here where you can connect right here. No problem at all. The challenge is when you are mudding, you do get some splash up. Did a nice job when the fender extensions, the fender flares here does protect you from the elements. This thing has amazing amount of cup holders. Climb in so you can see the grab bar here, grab the steering wheel, pop in. I have cup holders right here, both sides. I actually have, because my Stanley Cup won't quite fit in this area, so the Stanley Cup, there's 2 different sizes here. My full Stanley Cup can fit here right in the middle. This pops right up. We can have room for 6 people. Again, comfortable. The thing is super comfortable. I was thinking, it's gonna feel way too utility for me. It didn't. On the trails, it was super smooth. Riding position was very comfortable. You can adjust the steering wheel higher or lower. I had the lowest position for me personally, just for the trails itself, but super smooth. You have a place here for your left foot as you're hitting the whoops on the trails. I felt, again, super smooth, no issues whatsoever. What I like about this one has this fold out front glass windshield, so you can open it up with a touch of your hand, pops out, fully open. Okay, as you're sitting in, super, again, very comfortable. I love the panoramic rear view mirror. Gives you plenty of space from left to right. You can see all your blind spots. In addition, we have both side mirrors in this package. Today it's raining, so I had the windshield closed, but it's easy about reaching up, pulling it straight down, and then locking it in place, which is very, very easy. Can-Am did a great job here on the glove box. You can see you can open it up right here. And then if you want to pull it up here, toolbox comes right out. Really nice feature, Can-Am, I love it. Keep bringing this through. It's easy to put in and out, very removable. Again, I got my phone sitting here, plenty of space in the center console. There's space underneath here. Floor has plenty of room, plenty of grip. There's also a storage right here. 12-volt cell phone charger right here. So if you want to put your iPhone in here, you could actually have it charging while you're going. Great job on this Can-Am, I really like that feature. Talking through the shifter itself, what's always weird for me for the Can-Am products is the shift into park. There's always a little bit of a delay, a little bit of tough getting into park and then having to rock it to unlock it. That's pretty standard for some of the Can-Am products. That's something I wish they would improve. But the ergonomics of the shifter, it's perfect, easy to put it in reverse, high, neutral, or low, very easily. No problem whatsoever. There's different controls with the smart lock. So you can do a two-wheel drive mode, you have a front diff lock, you have a mud option, and you have a trail option. Again, we're out here in the trail, so I kept it in trail the whole time. There was really no mud out at all today, so we're just kind of do trail riding. Walt bought it for his family, so he's got a family, grandkids, and kids, so we want to have plenty of space for up to 6 people if he needs it. Right here, this little toggle switch here, you have your menus, you can adjust for battery volt, you can go different settings, RPM, miles per hour. You can same thing, you can switch your drive mode if you want to do work mode or eco mode. Either way, Walt said we kind of keep it in work mode all the time. There's also a rear diff lock, so you can sit right here. If you want to lock the rear wheels in, you can have the rear wheel diff lock. Another 12-volt charger right here if you want to put another device here. The left side got the headlights on and off and bright. Got your winch control, and then we got the rear lights. Rear lights are super efficient here because you can have, if you're trying to back up at night, you definitely need that. The power steering that Can-Am did is incredible. I felt in the tough trails or in really soft sand, I can almost spin with one finger. It was so simple and easy. So I love that part about the power steering that Can-Am did here. It came with the roof, all plastic roof. The seats are, again, very comfortable. You have a little bit of a bolster area here. You can feel you're kind of snug, fit well in there. There is 3-point harnesses on the front and the back. So if you want to have someone riding in the middle, you can also put the 3-point harness around that. So usually, a small child or a child can fit in that area. I love how they did the XMR badging on the seats. Walt added some aftermarket LED lights for the inside, which is great at night. So we added one here. They're an Amazon special for just some light at night. So we put one in the front and one on the back. Moving around to the back again, Walt chose not to have any doors, but you can see here, easy to get in and out. Again, what you have to say is 15 inches of ground clearance, nice grab rails and step up. Very comfortable sitting here. Jax, you're in the way again. So pop up a little bit, sir. All right, so seating position, I am almost 6 feet tall. Plenty of room. You can see I have plenty of room, almost 4 or 5 inches for my knees. Have the ability to have the grab rail. All 3 passengers in the back have the grab rail. Just like the front seats, this pops out. Excuse me, Jax. You can see here, I'm grabbing my Stanley cup. So you have plenty of room here for a larger or smaller cup for the 4 to 6 passengers. So underneath, so Can-Am did a really nice job here. This can pop up, this pops out. So if you want to keep tools in here, have to fix something while you're on the trails or out there, this just pops out and you have a little place to carry some tools. The seats can fold up all together, so you have plenty of room in the back. So if I want to fold this up here, excuse me, Jax, I can fold this up here and I can have full space here to put gear along in the back area. So if I take this out, it's really nice to have this. So if you're working on a farm or you have a lot of property, you have plenty of room back there as well. Walt's using this machine. The reason he bought it was to take his kids or grandkids here, take it out to the tree stand, the trails, put his boat in the water, just do another work around the house with firewood and towing the trailers around. So it's a great machine for that if you're looking to buy something with this. With the XMR package, again, you're getting the snorkel kit, factory snorkel kit. I doubt Walt's ever going to go in deep water. He keeps everything so nice. But again, the goal is you're going to take it out of deep water. With the ground clearance, there's plenty of room to get that deep water. Looking in the back, we're at the 30-inch Swamp Force tires. We have the fender flares here, so we have the tires tucked in. So if you are throwing up some mud or some sand, you're not getting in the passenger compartment. We did see a little bit of spray right here when I was going in circles trying to test the turning radius. We got the hydraulic dump bed. There's releases on both sides. One pull up, very nice and easy to get through. You can see the 1000cc Rotax engine. The XMR is the one that has the 82 horsepower versus the 100 horsepower. It's geared lower with the transmission for off-roading and mudding. You see the belt's pretty easy to get to. No heat. I felt no heat at all in the compartment like I do in other units. So they did a nice job in sealing everything off for rear passengers as well with the heat shields. The box holds about 600 pounds. One easy release to the tailgate. Did a nice job for some cup holders. There's 4 spots if you want to put a bucket or something larger in that area to keep it secure. Plenty of tie downs all around each side. Walt has his bungee cord back here to strap the ear down. If you step back, you can see how wide it is. There's plenty of bed space in here. We got the LED taillights, and we got reflectors on each end. Walt added the wild boar rear bumper with the backup lights. Remember, I hit the backup lights, so if we're out in the trail, need to back up, it's got backup night LED lights. This thing tows 2,500 pounds factory with a 2-inch receiver, factory receiver opening. Again, Walt added this extension to connect the trailer. 15-inch of ground clearance. The A-arms, again, are arched just like the front. Gives the ability going over tough objects, plenty of ground clearance. They did beefy A-arms, independent rear suspension. Looks like there's stainless steel brake cable lines, which is great. I noticed they're slotted brake rotors. I think they're only single piston rear brakes versus dual or triple. So no problem with braking. I felt very comfortable with the braking system. All right, if you're thinking about buying this Can-Am, there's 3 things I love. First, I love the XMR package. 15 inches of ground clearance, the A-arms arched up, the 30-inch Swamp Force tires. It looks great. It drives amazing. Second thing I love is the high-mounted winch, 4,500 pound winch. It's perfect where it's located, easy to get to. And the number 3 is that 1000 cc Rotax engine is perfect. Perfect amount of power, smooth. It makes it plenty of power to get through any of the trails. So I love almost everything about it. There's 3 things I wish that we could improve on. So number 1, again, Can-Am, always. The park to shift is always tight and clunky. Any ATV or side-by-side I've had have always had the same problem with the Can-Ams. Number 2, the halogen headlights. I think we should have LED lights and headlights. So I think that should be changed. And then I think in the rear passenger, it's a little loud back there. It's a little bit loud, hard to talk back and forth. But again, the engine is so super smooth, it's just pretty loud to talk back and forth with the passengers and us. So we're excited to bring you this content to help you make a decision before you make a purchase. This is a $30,000 machine with all the options. We're just trying to get out in the trails, get in the woods, and try to help you make a buying decision to make sure this product works for you. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing more and different machines like this to help you make that informed buying decision.